But I can see if they dug up that pipeline in the middle of the winter,
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
that makes no sense. Why would they do that?
So we could drive around the 110
This
acres.
is nice.
How much of it is paved? Just that part, huh? To the house.
Well, that's gravel. That's not paved.
Yeah.
You can get to it. From
Oh, yeah.
Mars.
Yeah, I'll go north.
Oh, look at
I want to see
they
how
put
bad it
some
is.
Then all these senior
Those are
citizens,
fruit
they
trees,
can
Tom.
come-
Oh, fruit
Those are
trees.
your fruit trees. You
Okay,
don't
great.
have to plant.
Yeah,
to
they
the-
planted.
the
Why they
monastery
tag it for something?
to bug you, Father Damien.
It's supposed to say "do not cut," but I don't see it on there.
Yeah,
I know now. who
I
to
like
call.
those ones on the ground.
Tells me.
yeah.
Father, I like those ones on the ground that say "do not cut."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the ones that are all.
Oh gosh.
Look at these are a telephone pole, huh? Electricity. They have electricity.
It has PG&E.
Oh wow.
I'm sure they have electricity. They used to be an Airbnb.
Yeah, it does have.
You know, you
electricity.
have to have.
They did a really
There's
good
some
job
roads
on
to
this
run it,
road.
right?
Yeah,
They have a
And then
little
they put these
creek
dips with
riggers.
this
Yeah.
base rock
yeah.
for the water. I mean, this is really a professional job. They probably spent $50,000 re-rocking this road.
Yeah, it was a big project.
You know what this costs to
Yeah.
have rock hauled.
How much? 50,000 for all that?
I don't
Did your
know.
rock come in, Thomas?
Not yet. Victoria gonna order it. We have to,
It's
we have to
going all the way
measure.
up that way too to the neighbor.
Victoria, we should go measure it, huh? So that way you could order the rock. How much rock did you order the most, Father Damien, each time?
Well, they bring it in 10 yards, don't they?
Yeah,
10 yards.
But
So
you
we
can-
should order at least 10 yards.
You can get a transfer, which means there's two of them,
Uh-huh.
2 boxes, one slides off.
Okay.
So you
So
can
we-
get close to 20 yards.
Why don't
if
you
do
get
that.
20 yards first, Victoria?
This is
10 yards did our parking lot.
Okay.
Gives you an idea, Thomas.
Yeah. So we should do 20 yard or 30 yard, Victoria,
what?
of rock. They say
Oh,
10.
So you're running
Yeah.
the tractor now,
You think
Thomas?
about 20 yards?
Yeah. Just order it.
What's the width?
I mean, not Thomas. You're
Brother
running. The,
Joseph's
Tony,
gonna
yeah.
do the.
you're,
Joseph, you know?
you're running the tractor now.
He's got
Yeah.
a skid
Jason,
steer.
yeah, if you
yes.
could give me the dimension, I can order it.
No,
So I
th-
spoke
Which
to,
skid steer did you
Amber,
guys get?
They say
and
20
she
yards.
said she'll get me
319 deer.
she was so
Beautiful.
nice.
Yeah.
Talking to
So
her
why don't
about
we do 30 yard then? How much 30 yard?
30 yards. But what about the
I
width?
think it's about where I live. It's about $600 a truck.
Yeah.
It's going to be more here.
Yeah,
No, what about
that's
the
right.
width?
Father
you
will
have to
know.
the width, don't you?
That Tony is right. It's about six. It was.
Huh?
Wasn't it $600?
I don't know. I didn't end up doing the price with that, but I know 10 yards did. Maybe it was 8 yards did our parking lot because we
Because
took. I
Amber,
took some of
you know,
those.
she
some
was
of our rock.
asking you.
Yeah, because they don't sell it by the yard. They sell it by the ton.
Okay. By the truckload, how much a truckload? Like,
$600.
so we should
What I've
order.
been paying.
Yeah, we should order one truckload, see, right? Full truck.
Wow, that makes a lot of difference. My gosh.
So each time they bring one truckload,
You'll
600
definitely
bucks.
use it. Especially since there's no rock on your road already.
Where'd you guys buy the skid steer?
Through a guy down in Modesto.
Used?
Yeah.
So how much? Like
So
25?
someone else up
19.
here.
Really?
Yeah.
With what,
Someone else
4,000
knows.
hours or something?
He was Portuguese.
Yeah.
He realized he might be ripping us off.
Had like 4,000 hours or less.
2,600.
That's a good deal.
Yeah. Kind
It's a good tool, but
I don't know what size a 319 is on a deer.
It's an 80 horse motor, but they have it detuned to like 70. Because it's the same motor they put in the bigger ones. It's not the biggest one they make, but it's not the smallest one they make.
So it's like a Cat 259 or something.
Probably, yeah, pretty comparable.
But this is what you, Thomas and
Yeah.
Victoria, you have to be conscious of. This is a long driveway for city people.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But
if
you've
you
got, right now, you got the best driveway in the whole county.
Yeah.
Yeah, That's-
Yeah.
that is true. Yeah, I'm figuring all the rain we've had, and this is in such good condition.
Got a little washboardy down here. I was surprised
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, so for a while the road was closed. because
Last
of
year
the-
it was open, but it was in
Oh.
Michelle, who comes to church at the
Who
monastery.
takes care of this road if it's a shared road?
It's you and this guy Wilson and Crean, and that's about it.
Yeah.
There's a guy at the bottom, but he doesn't use hardly any of it.
It is kind
I don't know. You never met Wilson?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I met him. I met him with the former owner to Huck
Uh-huh.
because I was working for this guy John
Oh.
Cook. But he wasn't very nice to us.
Oh,
But
someone that.
Cook had filed a harvest plan for all that redwood up there,
Yeah.
and these neighbors were very upset about it.
Oh, I can imagine.
And they were like threatening to sue him and everything. So we went up and met him to try to smooth things over, but that didn't go well.
So who house is that one? Or someone owns it?
I think this is Wilson's property, but I'm not going to say I know for sure.
Okay.
Let's look at our map.
You
Yeah.
can see this from Claudia's yard.
This side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point our line is the river over.
Okay.
Let me look. The machine got all wet, so we'll see if it still works.
It's a cool property.
Yeah.
I'm a rock.
But that's your small laptop, huh?
Yeah, it's called an iPad.
Oh, iPad.
So this property is owned by Clint Hudson, and it shows
How many acres?
it shows our boundary is at the river at this point, but right behind here it looks like it cuts over.
Oh, okay. So Wilson. How many
And
acres?
Wilson's is back behind,
Uh-huh.
so it looks like he's got a driveway through Rock Sands.
Yeah.
But what I recall, and this was not on the guy's map or anything, that he was using a spring off Rock Sands property, and there was no deed to it or anything. He was just bootlegging it.
Oh.
So that's why we tried to work it out with him. That was our main discussion. We thought, you know, we'll grant you the rights to the spring and just, you know, just acquiesce and let us do the harvest plan, right? No, they weren't going for that.
The riverway isn't bigger.
He didn't care about securing the rights to his spring.
Oh.
But there's another spring that he's using, I believe,
Yeah.
on Rock Sands property.
Yeah, water's a big issue here.
But if that was me, and I was using water off somebody else's property, like illegally,
Yeah.
I'd want,
and they offered a solution to that,
golly.
I would have been all over that
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
But they were very, very upset about the trees. And I'm always like, you know, it's somebody else's property. If they want to manage their
Yeah,
trees, they should be able to manage their trees.
That is the issue.
You know, and sustainable, responsible logging is not the worst thing in the world.
No.
There's a lot of redwood on this
You
side.
can have farm animals too, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because I was seeing some.
So you could ride your donkey over to the monastery.
Yeah.
Victoria.
I think a mule.
I want
Yeah,
to
mule,
rescue.
yeah, mule,
I want to
sorry.
rescue some farm animals
Yeah,
too.
get a mule, Victoria.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Victoria, you see the monasteries right here, the Thai monastery.
All right, so
Right
Father's guaranteeing that there's no other cars
This
coming again.
this is the hardest.
there. You see, Victoria, the Thai monastery right there.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
So, you're
Right
right.
there. It's very close to.
Yeah.
Yeah.